What up, what up, what up, everybody? Yes, it is us, the Real Ones Gaming podcast crew. Yes, we're here. How's everybody doing today? We good? Okay, wonderful. All right, so y'all know what it is. It's the Real Ones Gaming podcast, that podcast, the live interactive podcast, where only we can give the real talk on the latest in gaming news. And we're here with the regular crew. We're just gonna jump right on in, just dive in, like Trey Songz said.
Ooh, I'm about to dive in.
Wow. So introduce first. She was on a little, break last week, but she's back, energized and ready to dive into these stories. It's Miss Pinky 313.
Jaloo. Sorry. I'm trying to tell y'all it's trying to come down. I'm trying to knock it out the bud before I even start. Excuse me. Sorry. But good morning, everybody. How are you? Hope everyone is having an awesome day. Today is Sunday, a brand new day to the week. Make sure you guys take this time out to relax because it's Sunday. You ain't got to do nothing. Relax. Take a chill pill. Get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? And this week, you make sure you work towards yourself and your craft. Get your goals and stuff in order. And make sure you take over the world. But yes, guys, you can find me here on Twitch. I just changed my schedule. So you guys can catch me here on Twitch. Starting at 9. Actually, that's Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 2. Mondays, I think I had started for Monday. Is it the same time? I think it might have started at the same time. Monday through. I have to check. But yeah, you can catch me here. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at 313 Queen Pinky. My YouTube is 313 Miss Pinky. So yes, stay in touch with me. I like it.
Bridge said all these changes, it's enough for me.
I had to go, go with the times.
I definitely feel that. Upcoming next, she's been out here grinding, streaming again. I see. We tried to get her from Among Us, but she was missing. It's Maya97.
Hey yo. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties with Discord. That's nothing new. Yes. Hope y'all having a great Sunday. What y'all making for dinner? Because I want to plate. I'll take a plate of whatever y'all having or cooking. Yeah, I'll be streaming for the stream team every Wednesday at 1. So if you haven't been there, hey, come check us out. Full of great content and content creators. Got content every day of the week except for, well, even on Sunday. We're here. So
excuse me.
Yeah, bless you.
Thank you. Shut up.
Stay safe. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Wash under them feet too. Cause listen, we don't need nobody with nasty feet. All right. So yeah.
Okay. And y'all know what it is. It's me. It's Greensp, your lovable, majestic panda, because I'm a goddamn snack. Mr. Little Debbie Snackman himself. We in here like swimwear. Real pandas stand up. All haters, sit the fuck down. And what they do, buckaroos. That's right. It's me. You can check me out on Twitch, Greensp_. You can also check me out on Twitter and the Instagrammies. Greensp_R1G. Because I rep Real Ones Gaming all day, every day. Yes. And then you can also check me out on the Discord too. I'm out there lurking, playing a little games and whatnot. My schedule's gonna be a little bit different this week, only because my job got me going into the office for some odd reason.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah. So
I thought you weren't going. You going?
yeah, they told me I had to show up at least 1 or 2 days. So I'm gonna just knock it out the box and go on Monday, because there ain't shit going on a Monday anyway. So Mondays, the stream is gonna be a little bit different. What I'm planning to do is do a stream literally in the afternoon, like 2 o'clock. So there won't be a morning stream on Monday, and it might not be a morning stream on Friday, but we'll see. But every other day is the same thing. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can catch me 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning till basically whenever, we get played out. Normally it's like 3 hours. It might go to 4. We shall see. Saturdays I'm on the stream team. You can check me out on RealOnesGaming. And then I'm also going to add a show. Saturday's Real Ones Gaming channel for the stream team. I'm going to be streaming from 12 to about 3. And then I'm going to switch it up. And 3 to about 6, I'll be on the Greensp channel, streaming over there, continuing the stream. Yes. So that's what we're going to do. And then on Sundays, of course, we're here. Real Ones Gaming podcast. Every Sunday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And who knows, you might get a special stream after, You got to stay tuned. You got to watch every week, because you never know. Yeah. And then every once in a while, when we do, when there's a special event, like we did a special event for the PlayStation Showcase, which we'll talk about later. Every once in a while, we'll pop up, do one, then sit the fuck down. You never know. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. So introductions are done. Let's get to it. As you know, we love free. If it's free, it's for me.
It's for me.
Right. We love free 99.
Yes. So
it is definitely for me.
So
Right.
for the month of September, damn, September's almost over. It's the 20th.
Yeah, buddy.
It feels like we just started.
That means 10 more days. 10 more days till it become crossplay.
What crossplay? What happened? I missed it.
Apex.
Oh yeah.
Let's play on the 30th. I'm so excited.
Y'all cheer for that. I can't wait to. Well, I can bust out my pumpkin spice now.
It's already out. What are you talking about? Pop-Tart
I'm
came
saying,
out with it.
I can
Cheerios
stop
then came out with it. I'm about to go pick me up a
Y'all
pumpkin
like to
spice
judge
coffee
me.
tomorrow. What are you talking about?
And I'm about to put in. Ooh, all the Halloween stuff is going up right now.
Yes, I'm about to get all the stuff. And Pinky's gonna be playing Apex too. Don't get it twisted. Yes, she's gonna be playing too. But yeah, let's get into it. Maya, what are the free games for Twitch?
So the free games for this month are Autonauts, Pumped BMX Pro, Effie. I have to hear someone say that because I don't know which one it is. Tiny Troopers, Joint Ops, and Outcast Second Contact.
Okay. I haven't played any of these games yet, except for Pump BMX Pro, because I played that like a couple years ago.
I don't have Prime, so yeah.
I'll let you know how it is. Maybe I'll stream it or something. Bridge said she's sure that you pronounced it right.
Thank you, because I don't know.
And she also said Halloween. I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
I cannot deal.
Sure you are.
She.
Alrighty then.
Right.
And don't worry, PlayStation, we got some good news for you. This month, September, we got Street Fighter 5. Yes, Street Fighter 5, and we have PUBG. Both are good games. Both are above $30. So you definitely want to go pick those up because that's a good deal for free. I got both of them. I played both of them. They're pretty good. Yeah, you know. And there's some more news on the PlayStation Plus thing a little bit later, because they added up a huge update for the release of the PS5 that we should probably talk about. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But Pinky, what about Xbox?
What about Xbox? Well, Tom Clancy, The Division is now out, and that's for Xbox One. That's available until September 30th. The Book of Unwritten Tales 2, that's available up until October 15th on Xbox One. De Blob 2, available now. Actually, no, that's gone. I'm sorry about that. Armed and Dangerous is now available up until September 30th, and that's on Xbox One and Xbox 360. So you guys go ahead and get y'all freebies, because you know we love freebies around here. And while they hot, haven't played the Book of Unwritten Tales 2 nor the Armed and Dangerous one, but of course, you know, I played Division. It's a good one. Go ahead and get it.
Yep.
Word.
It was $99.
Okay. Well, children, please sit down. Johnny, can you not throw that paper out, Brian, please? Thank you.
Stop sniffing the glue.
There was always that one kid that liked to sniff the glue and eat the crayons.
Always.
Actually, I have a story about that, but we'll talk about that later. We now have the Professor Maya. Please sit down and pay attention. It's all up to you, Maya.
Thank you, Dean Green.
I like that.
I'm sorry. Okay. So I found this fact, just browsing the web as I normally do. And it says on October 19th, 1972. Actually, that was, well, not yesterday, but the date was yesterday. The Laboratory for Artificial Intelligence at Stanford University organized the world's first esports tournament. Yes, y'all heard it. The first ever esports tournament, okay? The Intergalactic Space War Olympics. However, no prize money was involved yet. The winner would only receive a subscription to Rolling Stones. Now, if y'all didn't know, okay, Rolling Stones was quite popular back then. So that was a big deal for people, even though it wasn't no money. It was a big deal for people. So, Stuart Brand, a biology student, was the first one to win the Space War Olympics and became the first esports champion. You know what, Stuart? I know you're probably somewhere sitting in your wheelchair, but congratulations. Congratulations. So, yes.
Okay. Good learned lessons, yes. We out here in these streets learning things because of Maya. Look at that. All right. So let's get into the news stories. Some things happened this week that kind of got lost under the big cloud. Yeah, they got lost in the sauce. If it was any other week, it probably would have been bigger. However, this was not the week to come up with that news.
Wasn't it?
But this seems to be the PlayStation edition. Most of the big news came out because of PlayStation. One of the things that was actually announced during the PlayStation showcase was the Call of Duty Alpha, which was free for all PlayStation for players this past weekend, the 18th, the 19th, and for a little bit of the 20th. It actually is going to be disconnected at 1 p.m. today. It's currently, as we're doing this podcast, 12:16 p.m. So
they're shutting that down.
Yeah, they're shutting that shit down at 1. So if you didn't get a chance to play it, fret not. They still have a beta coming out if you pre-order, and then they also have an open beta in October as well. So you'll get to play in October. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm looking on the site here. They didn't took it down off the site, off the PlayStation Store site.
Yeah, they took that shit down quick. They made sure that you don't think you can download that shit in an hour. Hell no. But yeah, as you can see on the screen, or for those that's listening on Spotify and iTunes, the beta is going to be in October, which I'm sure they'll improve a lot of things from what we played in the alpha. But weekend 1 is going to be October 8th to the 9th for PS4 early access, October 10th through the 12th for the PS4 open beta access. So PlayStation 4 users, regardless of if you pre-order or not, you get early access. And then weekend 2 is pretty much everyone else, basically. So yeah, I played the alpha. Maya played the alpha. Pink, you played the alpha. What are your thoughts?
You know what? It was one map I didn't play. David played it, and he said it was pretty good. The AK wasn't getting it for me. I was playing with the AK-47 and the AK-74U, and I guess I'm just so used to hardcore.
Yeah.
I just wanted everybody just to drop. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, it's cool. Of course, it's an alpha, so you must keep that in mind. It is alpha. The graphics was looking mighty good. That one satellite map was huge as hell.
Yeah.
It makes for a really good what you call it, ground war map, I think. Like a short or a smaller version of a ground war map. That's really good for that.
It reminds me of Anaya.
Huh?
Remember how Anaya was?
Yeah.
And they put that shit in Team Deathmatch, and we was like, "Yo, this is too big for like a 6v6," and then they ended up shortening it up.
Down, right? Because they heard us. Because like the regular Anaya map is in ground war, like the one that we had a Team Deathmatch is on ground war. They knew it was too big, so it was So it's kind of like that. Like I said, the graphics was nice for what they were because again, alpha. What else about it did I care for? Other than that, it's okay. I like it. I need to, I guess, get some more into it. I will honestly say that I see myself still playing Modern Warfare. I've invested in that, extra funds anyway, so I am going to continue playing that. But I'm still excited for what you call it, the campaign. I wish we had a little. Well, no, it's fine. I just really want to play the campaign. Like I need to know what happens in the story. But I think that's mostly what I'm gonna get out of it is the story. And for just multiplayer, I think I'm just stick with Modern Warfare.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Maya, what do you think?
I like it, I like the what's that map? The one that looks like it's in Miami map.
Oh, yeah. It is in Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, it is? Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah, I like
Miami.
that one.
Yeah, it's called Miami.
I know I wasn't paying attention. I'm excited for the zombies, to be honest. Like that's what I was like really looking forward to. Just have maybe like a little sneak peek of it, because in all honesty, that's the only thing I care about in Black Ops is like how the zombies are. I guess I won't know until I buy the game, but I think it's pretty cool. I like it for the most part. Only thing I didn't like is that we can't have cold blood in Ghost together.
Yeah, that's what you keep.
I actually found out you can.
Oh, you can?
there is a wild card system, and
That's right, that damn wild card. You right.
you got to use the wild card system, and you get 2 perks for each slot. So if you use the wild card, you get 2 perk 1s, 2 perk 2s, and 2 perk 3s. And that's the only way you can get both Cold Blooded and Ghost on at the same time.
Man, I'm about to be out here stacked.
Yeah. So, I
Ain't got nothing on me.
Well, shoot, I take that back. Yeah, okay, well, shoot, I like it. You know, it's pretty cool.
All right. I personally was okay with it. I'm not like super excited about it right now. I gotta wait for the open beta. Hopefully they change a whole bunch of stuff for the beta. I don't like. I'm kind of like when Bridge was talking to us about it when we were streaming it the other day or yesterday. I think it was yesterday. When she said she doesn't like the health bar. I agree. I don't like that health bar. That health bar is distracting as fuck because I'm so used to just feeling when I'm about to kill him.
Right.
And I don't like looking at it. Yeah, it deters your way and it discourages you from the kill. So I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like the gun sounds. They don't sound authentic to me. They don't sound authentic. It throws me off on that one. I don't like the sound quality as far as the footsteps and shit. They just don't sound as detailed as Modern Warfare. And maybe that's what it is. We're just spoiled by Modern Warfare. So now we're going to be like, you know, comparing every Call of Duty game to Modern Warfare from now on out. Oh, I don't like that.
We've done this before. I'm prepared.
Yeah. I don't like that some of the weapons are kind of like weaker than they're supposed to be. Anyway, for instance, I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, the AK-47 hasn't been the strongest assault rifle in quite a while, so it shouldn't be the strongest assault rifle now. But I put some stuff on it, and it just seems to kill a whole lot better than any other gun on the game for some reason. So Treyarch really likes that AK-47, bro, because they was like, nah, fuck it, make that the strongest one. I didn't like that. I didn't like that they didn't let us do hardcore this weekend. Yeah. I mean, I didn't like that we couldn't do hardcore. Yeah. What else didn't I like? I didn't like that satellite map. It was okay, but I just didn't like it.
It was just huge for no reason.
Yeah. Like, it's that sandy part that I was just like, why is that there?
Oh, the desert one.
Yeah. I didn't like that part. I did play a little bit the 16 to 20 whatever. The ground war joint. And I played on did I play both of the maps? Or did I just play on the ship? I think I played both of them, but the ship one was... Yeah, I did play both of them. It's one that's like in a snowy area. I can't remember the name, sorry. And then I played the one that you see on the trailer for Cold War multiplayer. The one where it's in the middle of the ocean and, you know, you gotta zip line across ships and stuff like that. And I did pretty good on that map. That was pretty fun. It didn't seem as huge as the ground war maps on Modern Warfare, which I like. I like that it wasn't as huge. It seems like I can go from one end to the other really quickly. Which is good. I like the fact that they have boats. I like the fact that you can swim underwater. I like the fact that they put like different areas together. And it's an actual teamwork kind of strategy. You got to have a squad go to E, and you got to have a squad go to D and stuff like that, where it actually makes you do that. I like the fact that they did make that map with the ships in the middle of the ocean, because I got tired of fucking tanks being every goddamn ground war game. That shit is ridiculous to me.
Greg no, who did I watch get run over? I think who got run over by a boat? Was that David or you?
Oh, that wasn't me.
It must have been David. I was laughing so hard.
That shit is ridiculous. But it seems cool. It seems like I don't think it's going to beat Modern Warfare, but I think it's going to be a good Call of Duty game. I think what it's going to be popular for is, of course, it's multiplayer. That's going to be like what everybody plays anyway. But I think it's more so it has a chance to stand out with the campaign and the zombie mode. So depending on how they do the zombies and depending on how they do the campaign, that's what it is. But knowing Treyarch, they normally rely on just the multiplayer and zombies anyway. So, and remember, this is the first time that Treyarch has done a campaign in like a couple years. So, because they didn't do it for Black Ops 4.
Ooh.
So,
Nope.
I don't know how they're gonna do campaign for Cold War, and I'm kind of scared of that. But you know, but if you did not get a chance to play the alpha, fret not, you'll be able to play. PlayStation users, you'll be able to play early access weekends. Open betas October 8th to the 9th for the PS4 people who pre-ordered, October 10th to the 12th for an open beta, and then October 15th to the 16th will be Xbox and PC's turn for their early access if you pre-ordered, and then the following weekend, the 17th to the 19th, or that same weekend, 17th to the 19th, it'll be open to all platforms. Finally for open season. So PlayStation users, you get to pretty much play it for like 2 weekends, or 2 weeks, I should say, straight. Xbox, you get it for like 4 or 5 days. PC, same thing, 4 or 5 days, depending on if you pre-ordered or not. So, yeah, I don't really know anything else to talk about. Is that it for the alpha? Any other comments, concerns?
That's it. They better get it. Look.
They better get that zombies right. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's Treyarch, okay? Treyarch has tricked me plenty of times.
Well, they got Raven on this one now. So they got the company Raven. So Raven does do some good shit. Raven did Ghost. If I'm correct, World War II.
I like Ghost.
So we'll see how they do. We'll see.
Yeah, well, they better let Raven take the whole wheel on this one.
Right, take control.
Like I said, it's really hard to beat Infinity Ward at this Infinity Ward right now after they came out with Modern Warfare, because that seems to be our vision of Call of Duty. That was the next gen Call of Duty for us. So
right.
And then I'm also wondering, they never announced, like, is Modern Warfare going to be on the PS5?
I think they kind of expected already to be on there, because I noticed that too. And I had posted a post with the games on my Instagram last night, and one of my followers said they didn't mention anything about a Division coming or Call of Duty coming, except for, of course, Black Ops, but
I don't think they plan on it. I didn't even see it on the I didn't even see it if they're going to put it on the backwards compatibility list. But
and it hurts my soul.
There is some good news to that, and I'll share that later too. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. Bridge said, "Ooh, Modern Warfare would look great on PS5. I'm about to play right now."
I am too. I gotta finish that Battle Pass. I'm gonna be messing with that all day today.
I will play with that. Yeah, we'll definitely finish that up today. All right. Well, let's move on to other things. Nintendo came up with a very interesting story. So basically, this story was by IGN. No, not IGN. GameSpot. What?
Go ahead.
GameSpot. So apparently Nintendo's coming out sometime between now and 2100. When that is.
Exactly. That's why I was laughing.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but
That's
apparently...
exactly. What does it mean, Mason? What are the numbers, Mason?
Nintendo thought to just come out with that news and say, "Hey, we're thinking about a console between, in their words, sometime around 20XX. What is the XX? We don't know, but it's going to be before 2100. We know that. So
So far away from now. What the heck?
And we're gonna be gone. You hear me?
Right.
I ain't worried
We
about
never
it.
gonna see that console.
We're gonna be fucking gone.
So basically, Nintendo said we can't let Xbox and PlayStation have all this glory. Let's go up there and put some goddamn rumor out.
Right. So we can be in the mix.
Let me just put that out there. Like, you just came off the Switch. We ain't ready for another Nintendo console right now, yo. We cool with the Switch. Like, the Switch is your bread and butter. We're fine with just the Switch. Like, you know, I didn't even get one yet. I'm still looking forward to getting one. Like,
but you know what I'm happy about? Them prices went down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
yeah, of course they had to, because now the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox are ready for pre-orders, and nobody's looking out for the Switch right now. Like,
Right.
I get that bitch on my birthday next year. Like, I ain't worried about that shit right now. I'm not about to spend $800 on a PlayStation 5 and a Switch. Nah, I'm cool. Like, nah.
Well, no, because the Switch was like $500 to $600. Remember?
It was,
because,
but the original market price is $300.
Yeah, it's still around there. That 340 something to like 400. It depends, you know, because if you just get the Switch, it's like $348 on Amazon. But if you get like the bundle deal, that's when you reach like the 400s and stuff like that. So, yes.
Nah, if they want somebody to pick this shit up for Christmas, they gonna need to drop that shit down to $250.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that shit $250. Just for the console. I'm not even saying put a game with it. I'm just saying just for the console, it needs to come down to $250.
I think the light is, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
That light is only $199.
Yeah.
See, that's so hard because I want to switch, but I would like to see it on TV. And I know with the light you can't, but it's in my budget. It's in my pocketbook budget. You know what I'm saying? So it's so hard, Nintendo. It's so hard.
And shout out to Black and Powder in the chat. We see you.
Normally, oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say, Black said that there's a rumor that Nintendo upgradable 4K Switch. Don't nobody want to see that shit in 4K.
Yes, they do.
I don't think Nintendo Switch games can be played in no fucking. I don't think it's gonna be a big difference. The art style in 4K for what?
It's gonna be crystal clear. It's gonna be clean.
It's crystal clear now.
Yeah, but it's gonna be clearer. It's gonna stab out your pupil.
Crispy and crispy bacon.
Don't nobody want to see Mario up close like that. I don't want to see the moles on Mario's face. That shit is ridiculous. Nah, I'm cool. I think, well, let's be honest. The Wii U was just a prototype for the Switch. So that's number one. And that's probably why they don't even have it on this picture that I'm showing now. Like, for those that's listening on Spotify and iTunes, they have a picture, and it has the original NES, the Game Boy Color, the GameCube. Notice how they skipped Super Nintendo because it's not as great as y'all motherfuckers thought it was.
It was great as I thought it was.
They also have the Wii. They have the Nintendo 3DS XL, and then they have the Switch. Notice how the Wii U was not presented, because that was a fucking prototype.
It wasn't the best seller. I'll tell you that now. It wasn't the best seller.
Nintendo was very they were
I had
sneaky
some
with that.
Friends that got it, and they were just like, "Yeah, this isn't really working for me." They took it back.
All the quote unquote rich kids in the neighborhood had a Super Nintendo, including me, and I was happy to be included in the quote unquote rich kids in the hood that had a Super Nintendo. Everybody wanted to come over my house and play it. Nope, go home to your rusty parents' house You play your rusty game.
Nah, we was a Sega household.
Yeah, that's how it was with me and my brother, because we always had a game system, right? And so all of my brother's friends will come over and they'll be like, "Ooh, let's play Smash Bros. Or ooh, let's play Mario Kart. Or ooh, let's play." I'm like, no, this is me and my brother's game. Back up, excuse me, okay? I don't even know why y'all here. And they were deep. There was like 5 or 6 guys there just to play the game. And I'm like, I'm gonna need y'all to go home. Y'all make me hungry.
Go home, Roger.
Yes, and they didn't go home. They would stay. They would come over. I kid you not, right? It'd be the summertime. They would come over 9 o'clock in the morning and don't leave until about 10:30 at night. I'm like, y'all got to go home. I'm tired of seeing y'all every day.
Wow.
You know? And of course they couldn't stay the night because I was there, you know, and my parents like, heck no, they can't. And so my brother would go over there all the time, and I'm like, dang, now I can't spend time with my brother. So it's yeah.
Well, now we have a new system coming out. How old will we be when it comes out? We don't know.
We
might be dead.
We are not. Do the math. We ain't gonna be here.
Nintendo might be like, this Switch
crap come out in 2100. I'm gonna come down from heaven and slap freaking Nintendo. Like, you should have released this, okay? As long as it's fire, right? If it's all what's cracked up to be and what have you, I'm gonna come down from heaven, slap all the staff of Nintendo, and be like, y'all should release this when I was here.
No, it's not saying that it's going to come out in 2100. It's saying it's going to come out sometime between now and
I know
2099.
I'm saying if it did, though.
Yeah.
It could come out next year. It could come out 50 years from now. Who knows the possibilities of Nintendo?
Oh, no. Please don't come out 50 years later. I'm going to be too old.
They're going to be like,
yo, you're never too old to be a gamer.
This Switch is going to last you a lifetime.
Will we be able to enjoy it? I don't know.
My 70s.
And go ahead and play this Mario Odyssey in the year 2072, because that's what you're going to have to play. So I just thought that was a cool little thing. There's rumors as to what the next console is going to be, or whatever the case might be. It might be a handheld because they did discontinue the 3DS. That's what a lot of people are thinking is going to be, is a 3DS, another handheld game. Which I'm very proud of Nintendo, because they have not come out with a handheld in quite a little bit. The Switch was like the last of a handheld. Well, the Lite, but before that, they kind of held off for a little bit. They used to come out with a new handheld like every year. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, here's the Switch. Fuck you. So they're taking their time. I like it. I like it a lot. But I think they need to wait a couple years. I think a new Nintendo console shouldn't come out until maybe 22. Maybe 22. Or they can come out next year, 2021. That might be a good date to come out with it. But I think if this was the case, they would have announced it by now. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say 22. It gives people time to kind of get acclimated still to the Nintendo Switch, because that is still a new kind of device. Mm-hmm. I'll be pissed off if I got it and then all of a sudden they came out with a 4K version of it. The same exact thing, same exact games and shit, just a 4K version. Mm-hmm. Be like, if you don't get the fuck up out of here with this bullshit. But, that's news. Nintendo news. See? We love all games here.
Yeah.
In other news, just a quick one. That new graphics card for PC players is sold out. I don't know what to tell you. I guess you have to wait for it. I don't know. What was it, a 3080? I think it was.
3080.
Yeah. Paula says the black markets have it. Jesus Christ. Nah, don't do that. Paul, That's the black market.
It's in your lap. Okay. Just let me sit in your lap and read you a bedtime story. Okay.
Don't do that. If you see a scalper, don't participate in scalping, and we'll talk about that a little bit too. All right. So, anything else about the Nintendo y'all want to talk about?
About that Nintendo situation.
Yeah.
I want me a Switch. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can finesse Miss. I doubt it, but I really want one.
All right. Well, let's get into the main event. We all whined and complained for months and months.
Yeah, we did.
It finally had. I mean, the news should have came out in February, but whatever. Fuck it. We're here now. The news finally came out, and it came out in a PS5 showcase.
Yes. Yes, Jesus.
The PS5 showcase was last week, and boy, the shit that happened afterwards was phenomenal. So basically, they had a showcase. They showed off some gameplay for Miles Morales. They showed off gameplay for some other games too. They had like they had that. They had a little bit of, what was that, Demon Souls?
Yes.
Which looked whack as shit, to be quite honest. Because he was just going around just whacking people one time, and that was it.
I didn't like it. I didn't like how
what?
Can you give me a challenge at least? Like, is anybody watching the same thing I'm watching right now? This is not it.
He blocked them and then just whacked them one time, and that was it. I was like, oh, okay, well, okay, fuck it then.
And once he got to the boss, it was like he was fighting just running those regular people.
Yeah. I was like, this ain't it. They showed the new Final Fantasy, which apparently is a PS5 exclusive. But there's some other reports that came around that said initially it was supposed to be a timed exclusive, and now Sony is saying no, it's just an exclusive. So I think they had plans to make it a timed exclusive, and then I guess Sony at the last minute said, fuck it, this is just going to be for PS5. I don't know. But for right now, the news is Final Fantasy game, PS5 exclusive. They showed Harry Potter a little bit, which I guess we can talk about that too. The Harry Potter game, everybody got pissed off because of J.K. Rowling's. What is it? J.K. Yeah, Rowling, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everybody's pissed off because they were like, well, if it's attached to J.K. Rowling, we ain't buying it. Yeah, you are. Shut up. You're buying it. You're absolutely buying it. So for anybody that says as long as she's not attached, it's fucking Harry Potter. She's making money regardless.
Yeah.
She already got paid. You might as well just buy it. So, yeah, people pissed off about that. But whatever. It looked good to me. I'll pick it up. It looks interesting. What was another game? Of course, they show Call of Duty. And they used the PS5 to show it off, and it looks pretty good on PS5. It looks pretty good. What else did they show?
Final Fantasy, that looked clean.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy looks good. Gran Turismo they didn't show, but they're saying that that's not going to be on PS4. That's just going to be on PS5. Mm-hmm. So if you are a big Gran Turismo fan, you better go get a PS5. Deathloop looked pretty good.
Devil May Cry 5, the special edition.
Devil May Cry. Well, I was never into Devil May Cry, but yeah, that still looked good. It looked decent.
Mm-hmm. Five Nights at Freddy.
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy looked amazing.
I need to get that. It looks so jazzy.
Yeah, that might be a day one pickup. What else? Resident Evil, of course. And here go Black with his trolling ass talking about the Xbox Series X is better. Is it? Because we can talk about that if you really want to, Black.
No, we don't. let's stay on
I
topic.
mean, we can. Because if I recall correct, the Xbox Series S is $300, but the graphics sucks. Meanwhile, PlayStation said, "No, here you go. Here's a system for $400, digital only, and it's the same as the goddamn CD one. So you're only paying $100 difference." I'm just saying. But anyway, yeah, everything looked pretty damn good. The Spider-Man game was perfect. I didn't have any bad things to say about the Spider-Man game. They had a lot of representation.
Mm-hmm.
It opened up with the Puerto Rican flags and them being in New York and him coming out the house, and it looked just like New York.
Spanish Harlem, that's where they were.
Yeah. So when you look at the houses and stuff, you're like, "Oh no, this is in New York." Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like this is the environment of New York. The fighting looks amazing. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but have y'all noticed the transition between the cutscenes to the actual fighting looks a whole lot cleaner?
Yeah.
Like it was very fluid.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like one straight shot. There was no skips. There was no, loading times, nothing. It was just like straight from the cutscene to the action. Just all up in there.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, it was nice.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice.
Yeah. I seen how like everybody was talking about the detail that they went into Miles's hairline. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And I was looking all up in the picture. I'm like, yeah, I could see it. They did a good job, So I mean, I'm personally not gonna pick up Spider-Man, but from what I've seen, it looks nice.
Mm-hmm. It looks really good. They didn't really stick to any of the accessories though. They didn't really show any. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but they didn't show like the use of the camera with anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that might be because it's going to be the basic thing, that we all know. As far as when I read the description of the camera, in the store and stuff, it looks like the camera is being used for primarily so you can stream and so you can show your face when you play certain games.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess there's going to be some games where you can have FaceTime with your teammates or whatever.
Cool.
And for editing purposes, they did hint at an editing software. Because they were mentioning you can also put it into your gameplay to share on YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm guessing there's a share factory.
Ooh.
So
it better be. You better believe I'm
assuming.
gonna use it too.
Well, I mean, Pinky, we don't really need to use it, but
I'm going to use everything. Okay. I have learned to use all of my electronics to their full capability. So I won't mess out on nothing.
Well, I want to see if they added anything to Share Factory as far as overlays. So if they allow you to stream on Twitch and stuff, and you can add overlays, oh yeah, definitely, I'm gonna start using that too. But we don't know. So, yeah, it was an overall good thing. I think the part that everyone got excited about, and it was probably the biggest part, is they finally came out with the prices.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go down the price list. Number one, both systems have the same specs. There's no difference in them. The only difference is that one has a CD Blu-ray drive and the other one does not. One is digital only, one is both. That's the only difference. There's no difference in either one. If you want the CD drive, maybe you keep physical copies of your games. That's going to be $4.99. $500 if you want to round it up.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't care about the physical discs and you don't really see yourself doing it, I mean, we do live in a Corona environment right now, so going outside is probably not the best thing to do. you can get the digital only for just $399, $400.
That's
Same,
what I'll be getting.
yeah, same quality. Um, you get everything same way. It's no difference. Um, and just $400 less, right?
Mm-hmm. I will
There,
be.
there's some rumors though that they're planning on giving all PlayStation 5 users 1 month free of PlayStation Plus. So that's actually a pretty good deal too.
Wait, hold on. Repeat that again.
There's a rumor going around that PlayStation plans on giving everyone who gets a PS5 1 month of PlayStation Plus for free.
I'm downloading every game. You hear me? Putting it in my library.
Right.
Well, that's actually what the point was, is that they're saying that not only are you getting the system, but with the other announcement that PlayStation Plus is adding onto it for the PS5 a new collection that's free to download day one of launch. You get all these games. So this is the list of games that you get day one that you can download, and they're all backwards compatible games from the PlayStation 4. So if you didn't experience the PlayStation 4, this would be a great deal. Or if you didn't play some of these games, this is still a great deal because all of these games are AAA titles. So you get Batman Arkham Knight, Battlefield 1, Bloodborne, Days Gone, Detroit Become Human, Fallout 4, Final Fantasy, what's that, 15? God of War, Infamous Second Son, The Last Guardian, The Last of Us Remastered, Monster Hunter World, Mortal Kombat X, Persona 5, Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and Until Dawn.
I need it all.
Yeah.
All.
All of those are great games. And I think there's at least 5 or 6 of them I haven't even played.
Yeah, I haven't played majority of them, to be honest.
So you get a total of 18 games day one. So if you spent all your money on just getting the console, you still, and you get that, if the rumors are true and you get that first month of PlayStation Plus for free, you get 18 games right off the bat to play on your PlayStation 5.
Sign me up, Bob.
Right.
So,
I mean,
so
I mean, look, I'm very excited for this. Like, it's so hard because I want to go against my sayings, because I usually wait until the bugs is gone, but it's like I feel like I'm missing out if I don't get it the first drop, the first day. I have to find that pre-order. Somebody got a pre-order. Somebody sell me a pre-order.
Yeah. I mean, hey. I think regardless of what happened after the showcase, Xbox is in a battle by themselves at this point. They're in a uphill battle that they're gonna have to fight them way out of, because
at this point, yeah,
because Sony kind of did it the way we all expected everyone to do it, and Xbox kind of did it in a weird way that was like, that never worked before. Why are you doing it? Well, I'm not even talking about just the look. I'm talking about the strategy that they did. So they came up with the Xbox Series X. It's $500, right? Which is the normal standard next gen console. But then they came out with a Series S, which is a downgraded version, which is lower than the PS5 specs. So it's not technically next gen at all. And it's to the point where even Phil Spencer said, yeah, the Xbox Series S is really meant to compete against the PlayStation 4 Pro. So you already then labeled it as something that's not even next gen. And then you kind of sell it at $300, which is okay, but that's more so like if I have a child, that's what I would buy the child. If I have a 5-year-old, 6-year-old who just keeps crying about, I want an Xbox, then I would get him the $300 one and keep it, all right. but it doesn't compete against the PlayStation 5 because obviously it has lower specs. So basically the only next gen console that Xbox has at the moment is the Series X, which is $500. And we all know that having a lower spec console come with the higher spec console in two different price ranges doesn't really work out. We've seen it. PlayStation has called them out on it. Nintendo representatives have even said, yeah, that doesn't really work. A lot of people have said this last coming week, yeah, that doesn't really work. That's why PlayStation didn't do it. Now, I don't know what Xbox plan is. Maybe they thought, if we come out with something a little bit cheaper, people will come across because Sony still has that Call of Duty deal. They still have a whole bunch of other deals. Xbox really doesn't have any exclusives right now. And then I don't know. My thing is, I don't think Xbox said the right things and they kind of backed themselves into a corner. There's some things, if I was them, I would have never said in public. Phil Spencer should have never said anything about the Xbox Series S being a competitor for the PS4 Pro. That was bad. That's dumb. Don't say that shit. You should have just left it as it is. If people thought it was a competitor for the PS5, let them think that and go with it. Don't say it's really to compete against their lower system, the PS4. Don't say that shit. But there's an uphill battle. I don't think PS5 is really struggling. I don't think they're going to struggle. The only bad move they had was what we'll talk about next. Pre-orders.
Yes.
So during the showcase, Sony said, hey, you'll be able to pre-order your systems on the 17th. Mind you, the showcase was on the 16th.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a couple weeks before that, a representative from Sony said, don't worry, we'll give you plenty of time notice for pre-orders. The 16th to the 17th is not enough time. You need to let us know like a week in advance.
At least. So we can get our ducats together. That was
least.
That was crazy.
Now, part of this could be because COVID. I'm sure they would have came out with the price months ago and would have started pre-order months ago. However, for some odd reason, we're just now finding out the prices, and for some reason, they're just starting off the producing more systems. They're saying that they're going to produce more systems at launch than they did with the PS4, which is okay. PS4 when it came out was easy to kind of grab. It wasn't like sold out in stores unless you lived in some of those really populated areas. Other than that, I didn't see whether there was any issues getting a PS4.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're giving more out than PS4, then should be good. But what messed it up was that we got 8 weeks until the system comes out, and we're just now pre-ordering. And then on top of that, the retailers weren't on the same goddamn schedule as Sony with these pre-orders, because
it was like spread out, and that was terrible.
Now I won't blame Sony for that. That was Walmart's fault, and someone needs to give Walmart a kick in the ass. Sony said, we're going to start doing pre-orders on the 17th. Walmart said, nah, fuck that. We don't want to wait. You can do it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then other retailers saw it and was like, yeah, go ahead and start the pre-orders. Fuck it. Like, we can't let Walmart beat us. So then they started doing it. So a lot of the people, so when it happened like 8 o'clock at night. Most East Coaster people was asleep.
Yeah.
We was knocked the fuck out. We was getting ready for bed. We ain't got our credit cards out and shit. People on the West Coast, though. Oh, I just got off of work. Let me go ahead and go to the GameStop real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So they was well prepared. So that's the way it happened. And they were sold out. Walmart did another round like the next day after that, like on the 18th. But same thing happened. It was out in like 5 minutes, if that, probably like 30 seconds.
I heard Target had pre-orders too.
They did, but they went out too. They were all quick.
Yeah.
We found out that there's some people who have these little programs that was strictly targeted towards PS5s, and the second that is out, payment and everything was in, so they can get their pre-orders. And some people were pre-ordering. What was it? We've heard someone pre-ordered 25 times. We heard other reports of other people doing 7. I think one was 15. So it was basically like people were pre-ordering a whole bunch so they can scalp them on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to eBay, and you notice that the PS5 pre-orders are like $1,000, $1,500. I think I looked yesterday. I saw someone trying to do it for $2,500.
Oh heck no!
And if you pay $2,500 for that,
me on there.
if you pay $2,500 for it, you're an idiot. And so it kind of built up this craze where people were worried about it. Sony has come out recently and said, yeah, if you weren't able to pre-order, don't worry. There will be a whole lot more available on launch, and we're making more available to pre-order now. So that means there is still a chance to pre-order. And even if you don't get a chance to pre-order, at launch, there will be consoles for sale that are not already taken the day that is launched. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, then what's the point of pre-order? But, you know, whatever. Another thing that happened was with the pre-orders. Sony had the... y'all probably got the emails, but Sony sent out an email like a couple months ago saying that you can sign up to be one of the very first people to pre-order the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that wasn't supposed to happen until the 18th. The conference was the 16th.
Mm-hmm.
The stores went and did the pre-orders on the 16th. So how can you be the very first people to pre-order something on the 18th when everybody didn't already pre-ordered on the 16th? Please tell me this.
Right.
So,
is there a way I can sign up for that, or that's just gone?
No, they sent out emails to everybody. They sent emails to everybody, and what happened? Those who, you know, got the email, they were still able to pre-order. They weren't the very first people to pre-order, but they were still able to pre-order.
Oh, I wish I would have got that email.
Yeah, and they said, according to some people, they said they're still sending out emails. So if you signed up for it a couple months back, there's still a chance you might get it. But you had to have signed up like a couple months before.
Damn.
And mind you, this is directly from Sony. This is not like through a retailer or anything like that.
Right.
Amazon came up with news stories saying they want to warn their pre-order customers that there is a slight chance you will not get your PlayStation 5 on day of release. It might come out the day after. It might get delivered to your house the day after, or a couple days after, possibly. So I don't know if that's why would you pre-order if you're not gonna get it for a couple days after? So it was just the pre-order part was a big, huge fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I didn't pre-order. Pinky, did you pre-order?
No, I didn't even get an email. I cry every time.
How about you, Maya? Did you get a pre-order?
Oh no, I don't got the money.
I
I wish.
She said I ain't got the ducats.
I wish. Shoot, I'm trying to find me a sugar daddy real quick.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, they out here. They out here. I
They
saw a
saw
meme
me.
on Twitter where this girl posted a picture of herself, and she was like, "It's either me or the PS5." And the amount of people was like, "Well, PS5 won't cheat on me."
Mm.
A PS5 won't be posting scantily clad nudes on the internet when I clearly don't feel comfortable with that. So I'm gonna choose the PS5. Like, I was like, wow, we're starting this trend now, huh?
Yeah, I've seen that too. Or I seen some memes where uh what was it? Where this couple was at GameStop and the caption was like, see, it got Netflix and YouTube for when I don't play the game. See, it got something for the both of us. Heck no. No. No.
That's true.
Mm-mm.
That's true.
Mm-mm.
That is absolutely
Mm-mm.
true. I might have to use
No.
that one on Mrs. Panda.
And it's so funny because I see this picture floating around too, and it said the caption said, "I got my bad PS5. Tell me why she done taped the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3 together." I said, "You know what?
Wow.
That ain't it. That
Y'all
ain't
crazy.
it.
Y'all crazy."
Well, let's see. Matt said, Popeyes influenced this ish. Imagine if they teamed up. Sony presents the PS5/chicken sandwich combo. Get a PS5 and a free chicken sandwich combo from Popeyes. Yeah, it is kind of like the Popeyes chicken sandwich craze that happened.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Because now we got people who don't even play PlayStation taking
Buying
the pre-orders from fucking people who do play PlayStation.
I'm pretty sure Black do something like that just to hate on it.
Yeah, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool though. I think it'll all straighten itself out. If you don't get it this year, it's definitely gonna be a whole shit ton of fucking consoles for sale starting January 1st.
Yep.
So if you don't pick it up, you can probably pick it up January 1st and be fine with it. You just won't be able to play it on Christmas, which is okay. I can't think of any games that you would play that you would necessarily need to play day one. Trying to think. Maybe Call of Duty, but I'm pretty sure if you get it on PS4, all your stuff will just transfer over when you switch to PS5.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing that it's the same account and shit, so. But I'm definitely going to get it day one, so I'm not worried about it. All right, so and also in other news with the PS5, something I know y'all will be happy about. Sony says 99% of PS4 games will be backwards compatible.
Yes, Jesus.
It's not going to go back to 3, 2, or 1, but Sony says 99% of PS4 games will be backwards compatible. So, you know, that's where we at right now.
Do we have a list of those games?
At that 1% is like
you want all the PS4 games?
No. Don't do that. Mm-mm.
That's Black, you were really hating in the chat today, aren't you?
So I'm guessing that 1%, right, is like for the exclusives only for PS4.
No, I think this is like any game that's on a PS4. Period. And I think Black is hating right now. I don't know why, because when there was no hate when we did a whole goddamn Xbox podcast. That was a struggle, by the way.
That's because he's a trash can lover. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, I'm not. It does look like a trash can or a fridge, depending on how you look at it. Depending on how you look at it, could be either one. It's a kitchen appliance for sure.
Yeah.
But it looks like PlayStation is good. They said that the pre-orders, based off of how fast the pre-orders were selling, and based off of their projections, they believe that PS5 is going to be the fastest selling console from Sony ever. If you remember, PS4 was the highest selling console of that generation, so if this is supposed to be faster, then it might be the next household item.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I mean, they have too many contracts, I think, right now, where I don't think they have anything to worry about.
Excuse me.
They still have the Call of Duty exclusive, which Call of Duty is still a big hitter. They have some exclusive games coming out, and then they have a plan to have even more exclusive games. They have their studio set up, and their studio is already ready to launch games. Technology looks good. The games look good. The controller, I'm actually ready to see how the controller is.
Yeah.
That's what I need to see.
Cause you know what would be really dope, right? So you know how like our PS4 controller lights up during like certain parts of the game?
Mm-hmm.
What if I know this is just a far stretch, but what if the whole controller changed that color? Oh man, that'd be nice. That'd be
Well,
so
I know
nice.
they added the LED lights to the front of the controller just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Black Nine says, "I'm not hating at all. Don't think the system going to sell." Let's all ponder that statement for a minute. Pinky, do you agree with that statement?
Say one more time. I was sneezing.
Black said, "I'm not hating at all. I don't think the system is going to sell."
That sounds like hating.
It's the pre-orders is gone. Do you
Right.
not paying attention? The pre-orders is gone. They had bought 15,000 of them at one time, and now scalping on eBay. Pre-orders. It's not even here yet. It has not even birthed out the womb yet, and it's sold out, basically.
Maya, do you agree with that statement?
No. No, I don't agree with that at all, to be honest.
So I don't know, Black Nine. Doesn't seem like anybody agrees with you. I don't know. I think it's gonna sell. I think it's already sold.
Well, yeah, we know that they showed the PlayStation controller already, but you.
I think what this is the case of is Black Nine is a very dedicated Xbox fan, and that's good. You should be. However, we're not going to deny any console. I would say right now, I would never say Xbox is not going to sell. Xbox is going to sell. Yep. It's going to be a battle, but they're going to sell because it's always going to be Xbox players, and they got some games coming out. They still got the Halo game. I'm sure people are going to play because that's the next chapter, regardless if they like it or not. Regardless of how Xbox people felt about the gameplay that was shown at the conference, they're going to get it. I don't know why anybody complains about games that they know they're going to get.
Hold on.
But they're going to get it.
How are you saying you're not an Xbox dedicated fan, but you're defending the Xbox like they're paying you to ship the Xbox out?
He's wearing an Xbox t-shirt right now.
Make it make sense, because you are defending the Xbox real hard right now. Okay,
you're the president of the fan club.
It's better than the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 isn't gonna sell. And again, Pinky stated, the pre-orders for the PlayStation 5 are gone, sold out. There is no more. Did you hear that about Xbox? No. Why? Because everybody wants a PlayStation 5. Who wants an Xbox besides little kids and I don't know, Xbox players?
And then you also got to think about social media.
Xbox players was like, nah. Even some of the Xbox players, nah. And I'm not hating because I had an Xbox. Will I get it? No. I don't need it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the other thing is social media. It has a big influence on sales too, because the last couple months you've been seeing memes of what people will do for a PS5. Haven't really seen that about the Xbox. Right. And it's not to say hate. That's just my personal view of how I
That's
see
just
social
it.
media. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen nothing
Also,
about.
I don't agree with your statement about it's a better value for the price. It's a slight. The Xbox Series X has a slight. What do you call it? Slight advantage on the PS5, and that advantage is very slight, very slight. But it's the same price as the PlayStation 5. The difference is that PlayStation 5 also gave you exclusives. It also gave you the PS5 Plus collections. It also gave you a whole bunch of things that you're not really going to get with an Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
When you put the Xbox next to the PS5 on the TV, are you going to be able to tell any difference? No. Other than we have a whole bunch of stuff that we can play on a PlayStation 5 that we can't play on the Xbox. So, is it a better value? Just saying. Let's put the... no one's going to buy the console and that's it. No one's going to sit there and purchase an Xbox and purchase a PlayStation and that's it. We have to buy games with it, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I buy the console if I'm not going to buy the games? So then I have to... So my thought process is not, I want to buy this new console. The process is, I want to play this game. And in order to play this game, I need to get this console.
Mm-hmm.
So if the games are, whack or non-existent, why would I buy the console? I'm not buying a PlayStation 5 because it looks pretty. I mean, it does look pretty. It looks nice. But I'm not going to buy it just because it looks pretty. I'm going to buy it because of the games that's on it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't play Spider-Man Miles Morales on PS4 the same way I can play on PS5. So I'm going to buy a PS5 so I can play it. But Black says next week pre-order Xbox has a payment plan. So does PS5. Go to GameStop. Like, what are you talking about right now? All I'm gonna do. You can put $50 down on the PS5 right now and just pay it off.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to Rent-A-Center for that.
I haven't checked Rent-A-Center. Can I go to Rent-A-Center?
You probably can.
Orders.
You could probably go straight to Rent-A-Center and they'll probably have it right there for you. But Black, at this point, you're just reaching. You're talking about it's $35 for Xbox. Well, Sony doesn't set the pre-order price. GameStop sets that price. And I can guarantee you, if GameStop wants to do it for $50, they're going to say, go fuck yourself, Microsoft. We're going to do it for $50. They're not going to go for that $35 price. You think GameStop's about to sit there and pre-order a whole system for you for $35? No. They're going to say, you know what, sir, it's going to be a $15 GameStop fee. Go ahead and just give me that $50. Yeah, I know what Xbox said. We don't follow by Xbox rules. So go ahead and just slide us that $50. You're reaching at this point, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But back to the PlayStation, because that's what this podcast is about. I think I'm going to pick it up. Well, I don't think. I am going to pick it up. The only thing I'm still debating on is which one. Pinky, have you decided?
I'm still debating, to be honest. I'm still debating. What do you think?
I don't know. It's the only thing that's different is the disk drive. So I mean, if you're the type of person to collect games physically, then I guess the disk drive would be the best, right?
Yeah, but I haven't bought disc in like a long time though. Like I can't remember the last time I bought a disc. So it's not like I'm gonna miss out on it.
I'm trying to think too. I think the last disc I bought was Star Wars Fallen Jedi. And that was November last year. That was the last time I bought one. All this year I didn't buy one though.
Yeah, I think I'm I'm decipherable, but I'm more leaning towards just the disc. Oh, I'm sorry, not the digital.
Yeah, I think the digital probably be best. And I could probably save because I'm an external hard drive type of person, and if they're saying that I can use an external SSD drive, to save games onto too, I might as well just pay the $100 for it. The $100 I was going to spend on the CD version, I can spend $100 on an external SSD drive, and then I have more memory for my digital edition. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like it's a better trade-off. It's like you're taking that $100 and you're saying, I don't want the CD drive, but I do want more memory, so let me go pay for the more memory. That just seems to me like a better route to go, and I like that option to do so. You know what I mean? Because Bridge did bring up something about the game's memory space that they're gonna have to use is a high. I didn't look at the article, but apparently it's going to be high. So you're gonna need a lot of memory anyway. So I think if that's the case, I might as well just spend $100 on like a 2 terabyte SSD or whatever. And trust me, I can get one for $100. I might as well just get that and call it a day. I mean, you're getting the same thing.
Yeah.
And then, you know, around that time, I don't know if they're going to do it though. You know how like around every November they usually do the PS Plus for like $40 or $37 or whatever the case might be. I wonder if they're still going to do that this year. Because if they do it this year, that's a good steal. A whole year of PS Plus.
I need it.
Yeah, so that's not bad at all. So yeah, I'll get it.
Okay. Yeah,
I think I'll get the digital one.
Yeah, because I know that's why I'm leaning more towards the digital.
What about you, Maya? Which one do you want to get?
Off the bat, I'm getting digital. I don't keep game disc anyway because I do have nieces and nephews that be over here like almost every day, and they do come in my room when I'm not around, or they run in here playing and stuff. And they just like touching my stuff. I don't need them messing up a $60 game disc because I will be heated and I'm gonna say some words I'm gonna regret to the parents, not the kids. So I'm gonna just get digital, and I'm gonna just make sure like it's in a spot where they can't touch it, they can't reach it, they can't nothing. So yeah, I've always been like that because we've had this before, and it's not a pretty sighting to see that very very deep ring around the disc, and you can't play the game anymore. Yeah, so I'm gonna get digital, and then just like you said, add like a hard drive or something to it, so I can have extra space. Because I already knew that. Because the way they doing games now for the PlayStation 4, come on, it's gonna be like double for the PlayStation 5 since it's running at a larger speed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'll get it. I do plan on getting 2 at some point, so maybe I'll just wait to get the CD version, like next year sometime. Because I plan on getting me one, and then I plan on getting then it would be my wife, one. So maybe I'll get her the CD version, and I'll just get the digital version and call it a day. Because I mean, we only use the PlayStation. Besides actually playing our games, we use it to stream. I mean, we stream most of our games from PlayStation because we play PlayStation. So, and there's like maybe like a slight chance I might get a CD, but if I get it, then, you know, whatever. But I think I would get most of the games just digital. I can't think of any franchise that I would get the CD for. Because I think the only reason why we got CDs in the beginning was because once we beat it, or if we didn't like it, we would just take it back to GameStop and trade it in.
Right.
And that's the only reason I would see buying the CD. And so I was doing that for a while, but now it's kind of like PlayStation has kind of like started that refund policy.
Now, how does that work?
If I remember correctly, I think the refund policy is you can't. It has to be a mistake that you purchased it, or it's a certain amount of time that you could play it before it goes over that refund policy. Like if you played it for more than like an hour or some joint like that, then they weren't going to give you the refund for it. It was some weird stipulations for it. And then also, you know, they come out with demos now that's digital. So you can just download the digital demo and just play it and decide whether or not you want the game. So I don't really see a point in me buying a disc and then having to take it back to GameStop. And I'm getting too old for that, man. I am, yo. You know how hard it is to go to GameStop now?
Yeah.
And I live in a different part. Like when I lived in Baltimore and I was a little bit younger, it was like easy because GameStop was literally up the street. Now I gotta like get in my car, and like in order to get in your car, it's a whole thing. You gotta get dressed, and you gotta get mentally ready for that shit. You gotta get mentally ready to go into the GameStop and people not know how to stay 6 feet away from you. It's just a lot, dog. It's just a lot. I don't feel like going to GameStop right now. Like, so it's like, you know, I would rather just, you know, download it like we've been doing. Like when we hear a new game come out and we like, oh yeah, we're gonna get that. We normally all are in agreement that we're downloading it the night before.
Yeah.
So it's nice and ready for us in the morning. So, and special shout out to Bridge out there giving out sub tiers. I swear Bridge got money, yo. Because this is not the first time she gave out gifts.
Gifts.
She donations. Donations. This is not the first time, bro. Subs. So I'm gonna just go ahead and download everything. I don't really feel like going to the store to buy CDs. Like I'm against buying anything from Walmart, video game related. As far as CDs and games, if it ain't like the hardware, I really don't need it. I don't buy video games from Walmart. I don't buy video games from Target. The only place I buy CDs from is GameStop. So, you know how it is.
I think the only thing game-wise that I bought from Walmart was a controller.
Yeah, that's the only thing I see going to Walmart to get. It's like controllers, maybe a console.
Game related at Walmart. I don't think I have.
I'm trying to think the last time I went to Walmart for something game related.
Yeah. And I think, yeah, that's really it, to be honest. Because I remember...
Uh-oh.
Bye.
I remember going to Walmart all the time. And, you know, I was just looking at the prices, you know, of the Xbox and the PlayStation and, you know, stuff like that. And I remember one time I was looking at the PlayStation. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was 3 at the time, something like that. And I was just like, ooh, I was like, I think I got enough money to get me a PlayStation. I was so excited. I counted my money. I was like, never mind. And I was just like, well, that's okay. And then my brother got one. And I was just like, oh, well, I guess I could save my money, you know, and then he got the PlayStation 4 before I did. But then the only reason why I got the PlayStation 4 is because he told me to get it so we could play games and stuff together. He kind of didn't live up to that. I mean, kind of did, but kind of didn't, you know. Yeah, and then I told him I was getting a PlayStation 5. He said he don't know if he's gonna get it. He's gonna wait, and I was like, well, I'm not getting off the bat because who has $500, $400 to $500 just laying around? I don't. Me personally, I don't. So, but yeah.
Just the last piece of news from this whole thing. Speaking about the 99% of the backwards compatible game, it says Sony initially, and once again, this is from GameSpot. Sony initially confirmed that the PS5 will be able to run most of the top 100 PS4 games, but later said that the system will support an overwhelming majority of PS4 games. 99% is certainly an overwhelming majority. Unfortunately, Sony has confirmed that the PS5 will not be able to run games from the PS1, 2, or 3, so only games from those consoles that later receive PS4 ports will work on the new systems. So that means that all of the backwards compatible games from the PS1, 2, and 3 that receive ports, so that means Crash Bandicoot, they got a remaster. So basically all the remasters and remakes that we received, and all the ones that we could play on PS4, those are backwards compatible. So that's even bigger news.
Woo!
So that means if you wanted to play Spyro on a PS5, you can. Even though that's a that was a PS2 game? Or was it a PS1 game?
2.
Okay.
Did I know of? I played it on 2.
Paul said 1. I think I do remember it on 1. So, that PS1 game is backwards compatible because it's a new port. Yeah, it was Spyro the Dragon 1, and then I think PS2 version had Spyro 2, or maybe it was Spyro 3. Yeah, you can play those games on PS5. It says, and this is the article, this is not me speaking. It says it's a different approach from that of Microsoft with the Xbox Series X. That console supports all Xbox One games that don't use Kinect. What happened to the Kinect?
I guess a lot of people didn't have it before.
I completely forgot about it until I read that. I was like, the Kinect? What happened to the Kinect?
It was erased from my memories. You know that Men in Black thing?
Exactly.
That's what happened.
I was like, wait a minute.
That's exactly what happened.
Because I was like, wasn't the Kinect like a direct competitor for the PlayStation? Well, they called it the iToy back then, but the PlayStation camera, basically. God damn. It says that console supports all Xbox One games that don't use Kinect, as well as any previous generations of Xbox games that were already backwards compatible on the Xbox One. The Xbox One didn't start off with backward compatibility, but added it via a software update midway through the console's lifespan. It then began offering free Xbox 360 and Xbox games each month in the Games with Gold program. So what this sounds like to me is they're basically doing the same shit. Because it says all Xbox One games, so that was last gen, that don't use the Kinect. That part brung them down a little bit. As well as any previous generations of Xbox games that were already backwards compatible on Xbox One. So that seems like the same thing PlayStation's doing.
Yep.
Because, I mean, if they were backwards compatible for the PlayStation 4 via new ports, that means it's backwards compatible for the PlayStation 5. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Sage, you actually brought up something that I want to talk about too.
Oh, no.
So anything we want to talk about further with this PlayStation showcase?
Somebody send me the direct link to the pre-orders, please. Thank you.
Yes. Me too. Please. Thank you. All right. So another game that came out that kind of got overshadowed, not really overshadowed. I'm pretty sure it was a huge hit. We just wasn't looking at it. Sage brought it up. The Tony Hawk Pro Skater game also. What do y'all think? Did y'all see it?
I haven't played it. I haven't seen any gameplay on it. I said I might possibly pick it up. I didn't because I got spellbound and by the PS5 orders and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah. I saw people play it. It looks the same to me. Like when I looked at it, I had no like, oh, this looks pretty. Like I was just like, oh, okay. It looked cool. Like it's the same, same thing. Like it was cool. They came out with a Tony Hawk game a couple years ago, and I will say that this remake was a whole lot better than that bullshit they pulled a couple years ago. But I'm still probably not gonna pick it up. I got Skater XL, so I'm fine.
I'm trying to figure out. I can't remember which Tony Hawk was it when they was traveling around and it had like Bam and those guys in there.
Underground?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Tony Hawk Underground was probably my favorite. If I have to pick one, it was my favorite.
Was that on PS2?
That was on PS.
Whichever one that was, that's the one I played.
Yeah,
I think it was on 3.
They traveled to like Boston and.
I think that was PS3.
Yeah, that was my favorite Tony Hawk.
Yeah, I think Underground 1 was good, and then I think after 2 is when I got off of the Tony Hawk train. No, whenever they did that bullshit ass with the skateboard and controller, it was a game that came with a skateboard and controller. When that came out, that was the bullshit, and I stopped playing Tony Hawk games. I can't remember what the fuck that was, but that was some bullshit.
I don't know, Black. I said, see, you weren't listening. I said, I don't know which one, but the one that you could travel around to Boston, it had Bam and his crew at the time.
That was any Tony Hawk game. that was probably Underground or American Wasteland.
It was probably, I don't know, Tony Hawk 1 or 2.
It was probably more so American Wasteland.
I don't think it was American Wasteland.
Then it had to have been Underground 1 or 2. Yeah. This game, I think they added some new characters. I think they still got Lil Wayne in it for some fucking reason. And then they added like all of the players that they did in the original is still available in this one. And then I think they said something about Jack Black is in this one too, but I didn't see it. I didn't see anybody play with him. I just heard it was a rumor that he was in it too, and I was like, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah. Maybe he's like one of those special characters you gotta unlock or something. Like
I think he is, yeah. I don't know. I play Skater XL, so I'm fine with that. And then Skate 4 is supposed to come out either next year or the year after, so I'm gonna wait for that. I'm fine. But that's not to say that you shouldn't pick it up. It still looks cool if you are if you are like a Tony Hawk fan and you always love the games. I haven't heard any bad things about it like I did with the one before, the one that came out a couple years ago. This one actually sounds like it's a good remake. I haven't heard of any bugs, so might be a good pickup for you. I'm not gonna get it, but whatever. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I haven't heard anything about 2K21.
It's been real low key.
Yeah, it was low key.
Low key.
They've been quiet lately. I haven't heard anything about it. And that's to say I haven't heard any good or bad. It's just been like very quiet.
I think they're rethinking everything. You know, not well.
RJ
If
said
I
that game is trash.
over for everything. See, I didn't say all of that. I didn't say all of that. I'm just saying they probably rethinking how they did everything. I don't know. Maybe that's why they're so quiet because I'm not a 2K fan. I don't really care for the game or any sports games, to be honest with you. But all I'm saying is they need to fix. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They need to fix the whole women's character. That's all I'm gonna say. They don't fix it. They just need to just fall off the face of the planet. Just fall. We don't need you no more. So, Sage, I just want to let you know you are not Poseidon. No one cares that you have spoken that all sports games are trash. We know this already.
Well, not all sports games are trash.
Not all sports. Not all sports, because there are some good like UFC games, and stuff like that. Not all sports. Majority though, because they're not done right. They haven't seeked the justice that they need, if you will. Okay.
FIFA is pretty good. I play FIFA, and I'm not even a soccer person, but FIFA's pretty good. Their NHL series is pretty good. Also, NBA Live has a good track record. It's just they need to upgrade to the new gen. What else is a good sports game? Are we counting racing games as sports too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario Strikers is a good game.
Gran Turismo is always a good sports game.
Mm-hmm.
What else? There's not a lot of good 2K sports games.
Yeah.
They normally do things that's kind of weird and off the top, which is because they're the only ones that can do those franchises. So, for instance, 2K noticed that NBA Live is not going to come out with a game this year. So,
and I hate that because that's why they keep putting out trash, because it's 2K, the only one that haven't a basketball game out. I need somebody else from one of these companies to go ahead and produce another basketball game for us, so we have choices.
Yeah.
Like what was the company that did Street Ball Volume 2 and 3?
EA.
Yeah, it was EA.
Well, bring it back.
No basketball game.
And Black, I should time you out for that statement about Forza. I should time you the fuck out so bad for that, but I'm not going to.
If you want, I will. Let me stop.
NBA Street was a good series. Even Arcadey, as it was still a good series. Blitz was. I'm still waiting for them to remake Blitz. I would love for them to remake Blitz. And Madden is just Madden at this point. It's nothing good or bad I can say about Madden. It's Madden. It's a football game. And that's how we are now. When you don't have competition, you can basically do whatever the fuck you want to do. And nobody can really stop you because there's no alternatives to buying it. That's just how it is. Same thing with wrestling.
Ooh, you know what's a good game? Let's get ready to rumble.
Oh yeah, that boxing game, yeah.
Don't.
That was good. That was fun. They said that they were supposed to come out with another fight night. Well, they said they was gonna come out with a fight night, but I haven't heard anything other than the rumors that they were making a fight night.
Def Jam was pretty cool too.
Yeah. Well, they're coming out with that. We heard there was rumors about that. So.
Oh yeah, we talked about it because we were trying to see what new rappers and rapperesses and I just made that up. People.
Well, we definitely know Cardi B is gonna be in that bitch.
Most likely. Maybe Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. Do a little tag. They should make it like a wrestling format though.
Yeah.
Do tag team matches. Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat. Hey, that'd be the fight right there, boy. That'd be the fight. But, you know, we'll see. Other than that, there hasn't been any other games.
Troy Lanez. I know who you're talking about, but who is Troy Lanez?
Troy Lanez? I don't know who Troy Lanez.
I know RJ was trying to say Tory Lanez, but he put Troy Lanez.
That's a new rapper. Straight out of Mexico.
Said it all wrong. Troy Lanez.
Straight out of Mexico. What else is there to talk about before we get up out of here? Monster Hunter Rise comes to the Switch on March 26, 2021. That's awesome, right? Yeah. I mean, we haven't played Monster Hunter World, so I don't know.
I haven't played
Monster Hunter, period. So,
but it seems to be a popular thing. Everybody's getting set for that. It's coming to the Switch, so
yeah, because I know a lot of people liked Iceborne, so that look good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get well, I mean, definitely now that we getting a PS5, we get Monster Hunter World, so we can start playing that.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then there's some other games we can play too, but that's one of the ones I'm excited about. I don't mind doing that. The crazy thing is this weekend I was actually planning on buying Monster Hunter World before they made that announcement. I was like, oh, I can wait a couple months. Fuck that. I'm not about to pay $35 for something I'm about to get for free. Nah, I'm good.
For free.
Like, nah, I'm good.
Sage, newsflash, sports for me. Okay, I'm gonna put this out there for me, cause I know y'all like basketball and stuff. Sports have always been boring for me. I could never get into sports.
Depends on how you make it.
The only time you'll see me watching it if I'm like, ooh, he's cute. Ooh, he's cute. Okay, like I know a little something about sports, but not to the point where I'm just like, oh my God, did you see Odell Beckham? Did you see how he passed the ball? Oh my no. I'm not like that. I'm not one of those type, and for the women that are, hey, listen, I applaud you. I couldn't do it, So except for tennis. I mean, I don't even watch tennis, Paul.
Black said Monster Hunter World free on Xbox B, and then Iceman replies, "It's not free. It's on Game Pass," which is true. You gotta pay for that Game Pass, bro. And also that Game Pass, from what Bridge told me, and she said it in the chat too. Monster Hunter isn't free on PC if you got Game Pass. That sucks. Because ain't your Game Pass supposed to be allowed to put it on PC too? Ain't that your whole? All right, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather just wait a couple months and just get it on PlayStation 5. I'm cool with that. And I think, Pinky, you said you wanted to play racing games. I think we should get Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
Can you imagine me, you, and Maya all playing Gran Turismo?
Man, it'd be so fun.
I'll be bumping into everything and everybody.
You gotta have precise control on that game. I'm gonna get the steering wheel.
Oh, what was that Need for Speed, the last one, where I'm just like, oh no.
No, that one was, well, I had fun with that one. Pinky not so
Oh
much because
no,
she
it wasn't Need
fine.
for Speed. It was
Yeah.
Dirt 2
yeah,
or what was that? Was it Dirt
yeah, something like that.
or Dirt
Dirt,
Rally?
oh yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. Yeah, I'm just like, oh no.
I was like, man, this is too precise for me. You can't do this shit with a controller. You need a whole goddamn steering wheel for this shit. Nah, this ain't it. And then we got Need for Speed Heat, and I think that was a little bit better. Pinky was just falling behind on it. That's all.
I think the best one for me was what was it? Was it Hot Pursuit or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was like my favorite one when it came out and stuff. But ever since then, I have not touched racing games. I'm just not good at it.
I'm good at Need for Speed. I'm good at Gran Turismo. And that's only because that was literally like the first game that I played on PlayStation. PlayStation 1, Gran Turismo, and Ridge Racer were the two games I played on PlayStation. And that's only credited to my older brother because he got the PlayStation because he went to Japan. He was in the army at the time. And he went to Japan and got a PlayStation first, brought it over, and we was playing Ridge Racer and Gran Turismo. And that shit was fun.
That's the same with my brother. Well, except it wasn't that, it wasn't back then. It was recently. But he came back with the PlayStation. Well, he already had a PlayStation, but he came back with a PlayStation, an Xbox, and a Switch.
Yeah, it's cheap over there.
Yeah, so I was just like, let me go ahead and play this Switch. Let me see if it's everything I hoped and dream of. And then yes, it's everything I hoped and dream of.
It's everything's cheap over there, and it's like it brings you back memories. Because like I said, Gran Turismo was cool. Now, one of the things I asked this question and then I answer it. If you could go back to the PS5 showcase, right? And if they had one secret reveal, something that they're gonna bring back, what is the one game you would have freaked out about if they announced they're bringing it back?
Oh man, damn, that's a good one, Green. And it would have to be like from PlayStation 1, 2, or 3.
It could be from anywhere in the past. One game that if they brung back, not a remake, just a brand new chapter in that league, what would have made you freak out?
What was the game that we played together? Co-op?
You talking about Saints Row?
Huh?
Saints Row?
Saints Row the Third. If they bring that back, Green, I will snatch my braids from my scalp. Period. I would be so excited. Okay. I really like that game. I really have fun playing that game. I really had Saints Row the Third. Paul, I like the third. That's because the third is the one that we played, right, Green? It was hilarious. Like Ragdoll Death was hilarious. It was really good.
No, we're talking about a brand new chapter, Paul. So it would be Saints Row 5 or whatever. So what if they came out with a Saints Row 5?
But no. I don't even want them to come out with a Saints Row 5. I want them to come out with a Saints Row the Third Part 2. That's what I want that game to be
just erase 4 and just say, do it over. Do it over.
Because that's what, technically that's what Call of Duty is doing. Black Ops, you know. They just said, screw all, 2, 3, and 4. We're just going to call it Cold War and finish off where the first one left off.
Yeah, because if this doesn't... Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do. They knew that futuristic shit was a mistake.
Wait a minute. There's a remaster of the game?
Is a remaster of 4, yeah.
Not 4. I'm talking about 3rd.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's on PlayStation. What's that thing called? Not Plus. It's the streaming service. Now. PS Now.
No, I don't want Now. They don't have a remaster version on Now. Now it's the old one.
Oh, it's in the shop too? Okay. Okay. I saw it on PS Now. That's where I saw it.
Oh, show me the way. Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'm going now. Say less. Let's see.
Whatever, Potter. I'm not trifling. I said I saw it in PS Now. That's how I saw it. Was in PS Now. Well, Maya, what about you? What is the franchise you would have freaked out if you saw on the showcase?
To be honest, I wouldn't know because I didn't really play PlayStation that much. Like, yeah, like my brother had the PlayStation 2, but I didn't really play it that much. I was more so on the GameCube all the time. So, I wouldn't know.
I think for me, mine would always be Ridge Racer. If they bring back Ridge Racer, I think I would have freaked out. Because they brought back a lot of different games from back then. They brought back Wipeout. They brought back, Crash and Spyro, and they bring out Tekken every couple years. But Ridge Racer was that one I really want to see on a PlayStation 5 now. Like, I really would like Namco to come out with that. Like, well, Namco hasn't been, whatever. But I would really like that.
I'm sorry, Green. So I clicked on it, right? So regular is $40, right, for the game, for the remaster Saints Row. And then when I clicked on it, it had the $40 scratched out, and it was like 33 and some change, and I was like, eh. And then God Himself blessed the page, and it went down some more to $27.99.
Hold on, maybe I already got it then. Hold on, let me see. I might have it already, Pink.
Was SSX tricky on a PlayStation?
Yes, it was.
Okay, bring that back. Yep.
They had one on the PS3 because me and Pinky's husband played it. But didn't transfer it over to the PS4, and I was kind of sad about that too.
Sad. Yep. Go ahead and bring it back. I want it. I needs it.
Oh, okay. All right, Paul.
Yeah, I wanted to get
Let me put this in the chat too.
SSX. Hold on, Pink. Before you purchase that.
I ain't about to buy it now. I'm gonna get it, but I ain't about to press that magic button until I turn on my PlayStation.
Well, I might actually have it, so you might not need to. I might. But yeah, and I'll check after we get off the podcast. Yeah, mine would be Ridge Racer, definitely. If they would have announced another Tekken, I would have did that.
They stopped on 7.
Yeah, 7 was the last one. 7 was good though. 7 was good. They gotta change the story. I need them to put more passion in the story. I need cutscenes, actual fucking cutscenes. Not I drew a picture and I just put words up there and now you gotta read it. I need actors, voice actors. I need movement in my cutscenes. I need it to be like a fucking movie. If it's gonna be on PS5, I need non-laziness with that. That's what I need.
I'm gonna look that up.
Like back in the day. That's what I need.
It better be in here. I'm looking it up right now. It better be in here.
Black says, with a new SOCOM game. Didn't they already came out with a SOCOM game like a couple years ago?
Rugrats for diaper trilogies. The only Rugrats game
I'm looking. It better be in here.
The 64.
What are you looking for?
No results.
What are you looking for?
Rugrats 4, the diaper trilogies.
I ain't never heard of that game. I don't think that game is out. I don't think that game is ever on PlayStation. I don't even think 2 and 3 was out. So I don't know where we get the 4 from.
Be back from last night when I was just yelling out random colors. I was like, purple. Purple did a Purple Dead and shit. I'm like, purple. And everybody was believing it. They're like, yeah, purple. And Paul was like, I just seen Pink do it. Like, literally walk out from here. But y'all just naming out random colors like his Price is Right. I died.
Yeah, we was playing fucking Among Us. And
it was funny.
Pinky's trifling. Paul is trifling.
I was like, Paul, shut up. They don't know. She said, I said what I said. He come out of there. And I'm laughing on the inside. I'm trying not to laugh on the outside because it's going to give away. But I know Paul know that I did it. And I'm crying laughing.
I don't trust either one of them. I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, Pinky's new to the game, so let me protect her. So I'm like, let's do a buddy system. And Pinky's like, yeah, where I go? And I'm like, oh, just stick with me. We'll be fine. And as soon as we get into a room together, Pinky kills me.
Like, oh, you. And I couldn't do nothing but laugh because his what's the name for it? You know what I'm saying? I shocked him. I scared him. It was hilarious. Paul instantly knew it was me because I couldn't contain myself.
I was like, ain't this a bitch?
Wait a minute, Paul was like, "Oh, Green, you trifling," and Green was like, "What? I see you vent."
But the weird part is that I was almost convincing the entire room that it wasn't me. I said, "I swear to Almighty, yo, I did not do that show." Like, I don't know what she saw, but it was not me. And it was like to the point where I almost got into their heads. And I was like, Potter, you could have not said nothing, yo. You could have
It was hilarious.
You could have let that slide.
You vent. I seen it. I was like, Paul, say less.
We're going to have to try. We're going to have to play Among Us. All of us together.
I'll play after the podcast.
Well, then we got to do Warzone?
We still have time. Remember, I tricked myself thinking that we had 3 days left, but we don't.
No, I'm talking about Call of Duty, the Battle Pass.
Time.
Okay, then we'll play Among Us after this.
We're going to play Among Us after this. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to put in the Discord. Y'all come watch us play.
Yes.
Oops,
and if you have it, you can come join us. Yes.
On the Discord, if you haven't already, we're going to be in there playing Among Us. So come in there and hang out with us.
That means, Bridge, you need to get it either on your mobile phone or something. Go ahead, spend that $5. You just bought everybody goddamn subscriptions. So I know you got the 5. All right, but speaking of which, I don't have any other gaming news to talk about. Do y'all?
No, I was very happy, very satisfied with the PlayStation event. It was really cool. As you know, we did a watch party thing here on the channel for it. And y'all know from my expressions, it was lit. It was lit.
Yes. How about you, Maya? Good talk.
Oh. What? No. I don't have anything else. I'm just, excited the PlayStation coming out, looks nice, it's going to be in my budget whenever I get, some money. But other than that, yes, that's it.
Okay. All right, then let's go ahead on out of here then. Pinky, give your last words.
Y'all, okay? If y'all come across a pre-order, you make sure you send it to me. Please message me on Instagram at 313 Queen Pinky, please. I almost gave out my phone number. I need to reorder. Or put it on my my YouTube. Follow me on your YouTube, 313 Miss Pinky. Send me it, please. I love you. I love you long time. Okay. What? Amazon? Oh, say less. Plus my 10% discount. Yes, I'm gonna check on it after that. But yeah, it was an awesome week for gaming, especially for PlayStation World. It was awesome. I know next I don't think any more events is coming, right? I think this is pretty much it.
Yeah, if it is, it's like small events. But I don't think there's any more big ones coming out now.
Right. But yeah, guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram 313 Queen Pinky. My YouTube 313 Miss Pinky. Twitter Miss Pinky 313 Play _ and give me them pre-orders. Where they at, please? Where they at though? I'm looking on Amazon right now as we speak. Video games. Let's see. PlayStation.
Nope. Trust me, I'm already on it.
Wait a minute. Is it? Ooh, long. Ooh. Wait a minute. Let me see. It might be exclusive. Hold on. Learn more. I know. I need to order. No. Oh, these games are $70, y'all.
I'm talking about it was available this morning. No, it wasn't. I can tell you it wasn't.
Demon Souls is going for $70. Destruction All Star $70, which I think I'm gonna get that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Sackboy, that's going for record $60.
Yeah, it's depending on what the company wants to go for. So it's either gonna be 60 or 70. All right. Well, Pinky, are you done?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no pre-order on Amazon, by the way.
Yeah, of course not. Maya?
Oh, yep, I'm here. I'm sorry. I was stretching a little bit. You know, you got to stretch your body. You know what I'm saying?
That's what she said.
Wow. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming, showing up, and showing out. You really appreciate it. Thank you for all the love and the support. You know, gonna make a real thug cry. You know what I'm saying? You know, can't be crying here. But yeah, I wanted to stream a cosplay, but I gotta find somebody that I could cosplay, you know. So, but yeah, you know, I'm on Twitch. If y'all didn't know, yes, you can find me at Maya_97. I'm also on the tweets. You know, hey, I don't tweet, but I be watching. So you can find me Maya with 2 A's _97. You will see me Wednesday at 1 p.m. for the stream team. Don't know when I'll be streaming yet, but you know, just show up to support us. You know, it's always nice. And yeah, make sure you wear your mask. Keep that 64 ounce of hand sanitizer on you. And yeah, that's it.
Keep that hand sanitizer on.
Yes, it comes in clutch.
All right.
Dean Green.
Dean Green. And yes, y'all. It's me, it's Greensp, your lovable majestic panda, because I'm a goddamn snack. Mr. Little Debbie Snackman himself. We in here like swimwear. Real panda stand up. All haters, sit the fuck down. What it do, buckaroos? Yeah, so once again, you can catch me out on Twitch and Twitch, Greensp _ you can catch me out on the Twitters and the Instagram, Greensp _R1G. You can check out RealOnesGaming.com for all your latest gaming news. You can also check out the YouTube as well for some nice clips coming up. Check out the Teespring store to get your Real Ones Gaming merch. Yes. Don't forget that we're still partnered with Gamers.vote, which is a nonpartisan, nonprofit organization designed to get as many gamers to register to vote as possible. If you are not registered, please go to that website, gamers.vote, and register to vote. And if you're not sure if you're registered to vote, please go there and check your registration as well. Voting is very important, so make sure you do it this upcoming election and every election.
Please.
To be quite honest. Tonight on the Discord, for those, Bridge is hosting Antebellum. If you don't know what that is a Jordan Peele movie starring Janelle Monáe. That will start at 7 o'clock, and then it will be followed by Lovecraft Country. The newest episode of Lovecraft Country will be streaming that in the Discord as well. So if you want to watch some good movies and a good TV show, if you haven't watched Lovecraft Country, I deplore you. You need to... Oh, it's at 6? Okay, we're switching the time. So it starts at 6. So Antebellum is going to be starting to play at 6 p.m. And then Lovecraft Country is at 9 when the episode comes out. So I deplore you to start watching both of them. We're going to see... look at Green using SAT words, whatever. I deplore you to go ahead and, watch both of those. Those are very important shows to watch and movies to watch. Go out there and support. You can't be saying you tired of seeing, slave movies. That's part of history. So, support those movies, especially somebody like Jordan Peele, who came up with good movies and good shows and stuff like that. Both of those are actually Jordan Peele things. He's involved with both of them. So watch some Antebellum. So maybe we should call this the Jordan Peele night for tonight.
Yeah.
Jordan
Peele. I
Peele.
can't get mad at Jordan Peele.
Yeah. So that's in the Discord. We posted the Discord link up there. If you're not already joined, go ahead and join the community. Not only do we do the movies, but you can also network with a lot of streamers, gamers, music people, a whole bunch of things, writers, everything. So go ahead and network with them and join the community and be free and real and whatnot. You feel me? So yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow sometime in the afternoon. I'll make an announcement before I do. I'll give it like an hour or two, heads up before I start streaming. Make sure you check out Miss Pinky 313 tomorrow as well. She'll be streaming on the Real Ones Gaming, podcast channel right here.
I think we'll be playing Among Us.
We'll be playing Among Us. There you go. At 6. Is it 6 or 6:30?
We'll do 6:30.
Okay, 6:30 p.m. Right here on the Real Ones Gaming channel. For those that's listening on YouTube, these schedules are the same every week. So, And thank you guys for coming through to the podcast live. And thank you guys for listening to the podcast on Spotify and iTunes. We see you out there. We see you in Germany. We see you out there in Ireland, up there listening to us and whatnot. Thank you. I even saw some people listening to us in Japan. Yes. Konnichiwa. We out here. We grinding. So, Real Ones Gaming is glowing up. And we want to thank everybody. So thank you everybody that's in the chat right now. Pauda, KR Bridge. We saw Black in there. We saw Sage in there. We saw RJ in there. And everybody that's just kind of lurking and listening to. Thank you guys for coming through. And until next time, guys, stay real.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye.